What's up, Stelly? This is Ricky from Team Project Attraction. Today we're going to talk about how to create a powerful masculine presence. But before we get into how to do it, why is that even fucking important to someone like yourself? The average guy that a girl goes on a date with is not sure of himself. He's actually really stuck in his head. So when he's going on a date with a girl, he's operating from here. All his energy is trapped in here, and he's just kind of in the soup of like, oh, is my self-image good? Like, he's doubtful, he's worried. Oh, is she gonna like me? And the whole time on this date, which is supposed to be fun and adventurous and exciting for both of them, he's just trying to feel okay in his own skin. And how that comes out in his behavior is that he's trying to get the girl's validation. He's like, basically all of his behavior is, do you like me? Do you like me? Oh, I did this for you. Oh no, I'll pay for your drinks. Oh, do you like me yet? And really why he's doing that is because he feels so uncomfortable. He has not developed a powerful presence, which we're about to show you how to do today. A high caliber man is at ease with his environment. He's at ease with the world. And so when he talks to a girl, he is present. He's very present to the moment. He's not thinking about shit from the past and trying to prove something to anyone. He's not trying to get something from the future. He's very present. And so because of that, women can feel just this aura around him when he's talking to her. He doesn't even have to be perfect when he's talking to her, but she can tell something is different about this guy. And because of that, because of his presence, he can bring her into the present moment too, and they can actually start creating a connection, a sexual connection. That's where chemistry is made, is in that moment, is in the present moment, when you push away the ego, the dust from all the world, from fucking hustling on your path, and you just get present to the moment, and you start playing and building fun and sexual attraction together. Now, this is easier said than done, and it's more of a practice, not perfect type thing, meaning you're going to have times when you're really good at it and times when you struggle with it. So some of the key things to do to develop this powerful presence as a high caliber masculine man is start eating fucking healthy. It's the simplest shit in the book, but how many of us do it, right? Even for me, like, I love junk food. Junk food is my weakness. But if I go too many days in a row eating junk food, I can feel it. I can feel it affect me, and it puts me in my head where I'm more worried and stressed about stuff. It just creates this soup in your head, this cloudiness, and you can't bring your energy into your body. So what I'd recommend is check out the book, The Ultra Mind Solution. I read it a few years ago, but it talks about this and talks about how we have really highly sugary diets, how that has created a lot of problems and a lot of the mental issues like ADD, ADHD, all that stuff is a lot just from high sugary diets that just make us like Coke addicts. So what I'd recommend to you is check out that book so you get the like reasoning behind it. It's written by this very smart doctor. And then also just start eating greens like with each of your meals. Start with maybe one a day, and then each of your meals, eat some greens. Even if it's like a fucking smoothie with kale in it, or just eat some kale. You will start feeling better in your body, and it'll start cleaning up and unclogging all the shit you've put in there. Point number 2 is meditate. You're going to hear meditation. Meditation is the big rage in the self-development community, but start meditating. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day, get it up to 20, but that will help you be centered and focused. Honestly, when you're working throughout the day, it's hard to not go into your head. You're dealing with all this stuff. You're in your head a lot. So before you go out or before you go on a date, just meditate to bring yourself into this calm presence. And this will kind of calm down all the thought loops in your head and just kind of reset you a bit. Point number 3 is fill your head with good knowledge. So start reading good motivational books, because at least if you have thoughts in your head, they're going to be positive and reaffirming to help you in your path and become better as a man who dates lots of hot, sexy girls. And then point number 4 is build a strong, powerful self-image. One of the best books to help you with that is Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, I believe. And when you have a good self-image, it kind of turns off all the needy voices. It turns off all the needy thoughts. So when you're out on a date, you can just go with ease. You just have that presence. And 2 good examples for you to model and kind of look at if you want to dive deeper into this, which I know you are if you're on this team. You're a fucking hustler and you do what it takes to become a high caliber man. Number 1 is check out Bill Clinton. And I think the book Charisma on Command talks about Bill Clinton, but Bill Clinton is very charismatic, and people have stated, like, just with meeting him for like a few seconds, that when he looks at you and just shakes your hand, he makes you feel like you're the only person in the room. And that's very powerful, especially for a woman. She can feel that energy intensely. And then number 2 was the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was by actually a stand-up comedian. He talks about how the time he met Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Arnold Schwarzenegger is this big dude, right? And the comedian actually got to meet him, and he saw what he was doing. Arnold Schwarzenegger is this big alpha dude. He has all these fans around him. He's like, "Hello, it's nice to meet you." And and he's really to the moment, and he's just like Arnold, and he gives people a great experience of meeting him, right? But he actually has a guy that he pays because he gets so in the moment, so intense presence, so powerful in his delivery of just meeting people, that he has a guy that he pays, like his assistant, to tap him or tighten on his shoulder like this when it's time to go to the next person, because he gets so into the moment, he's not even thinking about shit. He's just experiencing the moment and just being Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then the guy taps him, and he's like, "Next person. Hello, it's nice to meet you." That's how present he is. So I want you to develop that for you. You don't have to be fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I want you to be you, but you as a present, powerful, high caliber, badass motherfucker. I will see you next time.
This little piggy got a house made of bricks, hand over hand over hand over fist. This little piggy got a house made of bricks. Huff and puff, bitch, you ain't blowing down shit. This little piggy